Hello everyone, welcome. Hi, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Hello Rita, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Now you fucking put it together. Yeah, I know, that's the part that I'm sort of scared about. Not being able to. Welcome, my hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome! It starts to snowball after the first 12-ish are sorted out. I'm pretty sure we have at least 9. So... No, we have 12. Don't we? So we have 12. We definitely got the first 3 because they're tutorial level. And then we got... at least one set per episode, but I'm pretty sure one episode we got 2, so that would be the whole full 12. Anyways, let me keep doing my hellos. Nirwanda, welcome, my hello. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. You just put random names until you get it. Oh hell yeah! Oh hell yeah! Actually, I will be right after the finished. The last episode, I will play the entire game again just to say that the captain did it all. Because I want that achievement. I really want that achievement, even though it's like not even that important and it's not really an achievement, it's just a troll achievement. I still want it. Border, welcome, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Leo, welcome, hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. The crappy YouTube emotes are broken as hell? Wait. Are you talking about mines? Because if it's mines, I need to know so that I can try and fix it. Is it... Are you talking about my emotes? I kinda need to figure that out. It's important. Pretty much midday. Hopefully tomorrow will be better. How are you? I'm good. I'm good. I'm slightly sleepy, but that's fine. Yeah, not much to tell. During the weekend, I tried recording a little bit. Finally getting back to recording some shorts. And I struggled a whole lot. I struggled a whole lot. So I didn't get as much as I wanted done. But, I'm still trucking along. You know, you need to just keep going. You didn't work as much as you thought? Well, at least you worked something, you know? We keep chugging along. Ellie, I have a hint for you about one of the crew's identity. It's a little unorthodox, but you technically have the information already. Wanna hear it? Let me get back to you after I do one, because here's what I was thinking. I was gonna do this before the stream, but then before the stream I got distracted with something else. And sometimes this happens to me, that once I think of something, I need to try it in the moment. So in the end, I didn't get to do this. But my idea was, before the stream, I was thinking about doing like a page-by-page read-along of the... Well, not read-along, just reading every single page in the book to see if I missed anything. So I guess that's what we're gonna do. After I read the book, if I get no new insights, I'm gonna get back to you, Mongoose. I'm gonna ask you by name. I'm gonna be, hey, Mongoose, you said you had a clue. Actually, I don't know if I'm gonna remember who it was, because my brain, I can't trust my memory. But I'm pretty sure I'm gonna remember. Emphasis on starts. Boo! You're saying it's not gonna get done immediately and my brain will actually have to work? No! Ellie plays a puzzle game. Also, Ellie, can the puzzle do itself? Kevin Isuka, welcome and hello. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Hello, Snake. That will probably resort to just put random names to complete the book. Elyssia, Nico, shut up. I will try to think. I will attempt to think. Okay? Kevin, welcome and hello. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, Kevin Nesuko. I'm talking about the weird emotes on the YouTube tab. Okay. So it's not mine. Woo! Deep sigh of relief. Question, how's your member count? As in, according to your rules, how many members do we have? Well, Crumpets, first of all, welcome. Hi, hello. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Second, I can check how many members do I actively have. I can't check every single gifted that has been given because there is no direct tab to check that. We had a count of the official membership stream. For sure, we have that. But we don't have, after that, we don't really have a count for every other time that you've gifted. I guess I could go back and check, but the proper confirmed members is at 61. We're at 61 members confirmed, but I know that we had more gifteds than that, so I'm not entirely sure how to count it. If you're gonna check your active members, there's about 67 or so. According to YouTube, it's 61. For how many gifted subs that we have, it's 82. Oh, you've been keeping count, which makes sense because you've been the one gifting most. So, first of all, thank you for that again. Now that the opportunity is arisen, I'm gonna thank you again. But also, yeah, I guess the official count is 61. The official count is 61, according to the YouTube studio says that it's 61. Oh shit, wait, background music still on! Drea Chisel, welcome and hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day, welcome! I guess active means renewed? No, we're still within the first month. I mean, active, I I say active because if gifted doesn't get claimed in a specific amount of time, it doesn't like it doesn't show up as an active membership on the YouTube studio. That's what I mean. So it doesn't get counted in the YouTube count. I'm counting it because I care about like rewarding generosity, you know? Even if YouTube doesn't count it, I'm gonna count it if it was given and charged and everything. I guess active is renewed. No. Cool. But which one is the official count according to you? As I said, if it got charged, I'm counting it because like it's not. What I wanna reward is that generosity. Not reward, but it wouldn't feel right. It wouldn't feel right to just ignore it just because it doesn't show up on YouTube. If it was like already gifted and counted for your credit card. If your credit card counted it, then so am I. That's odd. What do you mean odd? I thought they were given out randomly. They are given out randomly, but people have to claim them. So like basically, if someone gifts, a sign will show up, and people can claim it. But it has to, like for example, Crumpets. Thank you for the gifted. If there's someone without a membership, now they could claim it. They could click on the thingy and get it, and it would, yeah, and it would get counted because someone would be making use of it, you know? They can be random or targeted. I don't know. Actually, I've never gifted. So tell me, Crumpets, can it be targeted or is it only random? Agent AD Rex, welcome and hello. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Also, welcome to the Gem Polishers. Hello. Basically, you have to manually enable gifts to enter the lottery. Yeah, pretty much. Hi, hello, Agent. All right, and with that, it's been a couple minutes. I'm doing a test, and no, it's random and only if you claim it. Okay, so you cannot target it. Okay. That's good to know. You're doing a test for this to figure out if it's only random or targeted? Is that part of the test? Is that part of what you're testing? I'm curious now. But you don't need to say it if you don't want to. Let's get this started, shall we? I just need to turn the BGM off, and the sound is fine, right? The sound's fine. I want to assume that the sound's okay. You know what has been surprising me about this? Actually, legitimately. You know what's been really surprising me about this? It's been surprising me that there are no more doors. Ignore the fact that I forgot how to speak for a minute there. It's been surprising me that there aren't any more doors that we can unlock. Oh, hey! Hey, that's the sound of the membership that you give to Crumpets. Late again. I don't know why YouTube suddenly is super laggy with that, but it doesn't matter. Okay, so let's go through the book. Let's go through the book the way that I thought we were gonna go through the book. Yeah? Does that sound like a good idea? I think it probably is the only good idea that I can give. Also, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, we do have the 12 deaths. We do have the 12 deaths confirmed. I thought so. I really thought so. Crooked Gamer, welcome and hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome! I received on another stream and someone called the shot before it hit me. What do you mean someone called the shot before it hit you? And best turn the brain on. I'm trying. I swear. I'm trying so hard. I'm gonna try very hard. So this is the trip. We start over here. In this in this episode, episode 2, we start here. So right next to Europe still. Episodes... That's episode 10. That's episode 3. Okay, episode 3. Right over here. Episode 4, The Calling. Episode 5, Unholy Captives. Episode 6. Episode 7. Here, Escape. Okay. So, at episode 8, Escape, we have like 4 people that got on a boat and that I couldn't put their fates down just because I didn't know where they were. Well, that's a lie. I also don't know their names. But that is important. So, they could be, considering they left here in episode Escape, they could be in Azores, because that's quite close, or in Madeira. I don't think they would have gone anywhere else in a dingy lifeboat. It just doesn't seem likely. So these two are the most likely, the most likely places. Now, I'm noticing, right, the boat was planning to go all the way down here, but it never made it. So none of this, under this, matters. Because the boat just did like, and then blah. So it doesn't matter. The rest of it doesn't matter. I don't know if any of these are gonna help. I guess the one thing that I would like to see if there are any unique nationalities. So we have England, Scotland, Austria, France. I think Austria and France are only 1 each. No, Austria is right there again. So, but we have... No, we haven't figured that out. Okay, it's fine. We have, so far, France, only 1 person. France, only 1 person. How about Ireland and Poland? Italy, India, Sweden, Wales. Okay, Ireland, 2nd time. So, no Ireland. Scotland is the 2nd time. So, Austria is the 2nd time. France. Poland. France, Poland, Italy. Italy doesn't matter because we already have the thing confirmed. So, Italy. No, France, Poland. France, Poland. There's 1 person from India and Sweden and Wales. Persia. New Guinea. Denmark. No Wales. Okay. Denmark, Sierra Leone. So Sierra Leone is unique. Denmark is unique. New Guinea is unique. Persia is unique. Poland is unique. India is unique. Okay, India is unique. That means if at any point anyone speaks in something that looks like it could be from India, that's a unique nationality. Important, important. Same with Swedish. And Poland. We have several people that know how to recognize Polish in here. I'm gonna count on you guys. What the name is chat? Welcome, Ranker. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Hello. Also, Sylvie. Welcome. Hi. Hello. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Guess it doesn't work like that. Cool. Guess it doesn't work like what? Doesn't work like how? Story time with Snake Mama? Why Snake Mama? Why Snake Mama? I'm disappointed because this ship didn't have a UFO attack after all of this. It had a massive kraken. What more do you want? Zeus itself threw a lightning. How? What else do you expect? Doing well, just working on some files to 3D print. Ooh, and then gonna play Honkai Star Rail. I'm so curious about the 3D printing. Go for it. I enjoy. Also, Nomi Noms, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. As in, only 1 gift available, and I got it out of all the gray hordes there. Donor was all bogus. That was green. So you sniped it off of someone else. We already established that Sketch Artist is alive in Morocco. Sketch Artist? No. Sketch Artist died. Skitardus died while he was in the poop deck. Remember? Skitardus got crushed at the start of Doom. Yeah. He got crushed at the worst possible moment. Never mind. Guy who sent the book is in Morocco. Yeah. But that's like the doctor. Oh wow, 20 minutes still late, huh? Did not realize it's already 8 p.m. What did I miss? No, we just started with the book. Italy doesn't matter. I didn't say Italy doesn't matter that way. Salvina's welcome. My hello. Suck Matthews, welcome. My hello. How are you guys doing? Hope you're having a good day. Osis, welcome. My hello. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. You're lurking today? That's super respectable. I hope that you have a good lurk. I expected a UFO attack, Ellie. Don't know how to be more clear than that. You're right. I'm being silly. I'm asking silly questions. I'm asking silly questions. Okay, according to the book, I should know how to identify everyone. No one is blurry anymore. What the fuck? No one is blurry anymore. Oh no! Frick! Ah, damn it. If they were still blurry, that would say, like, the book would be hinting at them being, you know, still too difficult. But the book is telling me, yeah, go ahead, just try. Cool. Okay, so 2 deaths in this one. This unknown soul was crushed by falling cargo. And this one doesn't matter. It's literally doesn't really matter at all. This guy was crushed. He is also in the illustration. Can you send me to the illustration? This is also someone who's probably one of the Russians, right? Because these are playing cards together. These are all playing cards together. It's 3 people, and they were speaking Russian in one of the memories. I don't remember which one, but I'm pretty sure these 3 are the Russians. Which means, why is this one with them? If he's talking to them, but there's only 3 Russians. Oh, also research, you said that to pay attention to the clothes. And not just the silly hats, although the silly hats, I think, are gonna be... Yo! Is it problematic profiling if I said that this is the guy from India? Is it problematic profiling if I assume, because of his attire, that he's the one from India? And who the frick are you? Okay. Okay. So this is the captain. This is the second mate. This is a captain. This is the first mate. This is the second mate. Who else has a stupid hat? You. You have to be the 3rd or 4th mate. Captain and first mate have like a horizontally wide hat. Then the second mate already has something more like pointed. And this one has the same kind of design. So I'm assuming that this one is the 3rd mate. Maybe this guy's the gunner. Okay, and this is the other one. Okay, one of these has to be 3rd mate and one of them has to be 4th mate. That should be quite, like, straightforward, right? Right? You played all the cutscenes already. I know. You seen all the cutscenes. You can, as I recall, so it's unblurred. Yeah, I know, but I just don't feel like I have enough info. Another hint in the bank for you. Just remembered, 1C, 1 top. Okay. So you give me 2 clues when I ask for them. It says different difficulty levels when you flip the pages. What do you mean different difficulty levels? Dancy, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. You don't gotta be Russian to be into some fellas playing a game. You're right. Maybe they're not talking. Maybe he's just looking at the game. Is this a medieval Waldo? Oh no, it's a lot harder than that. I could do medieval Waldo. I could win medieval Waldo. Lars Linde. That's the Swedish guy, right? Sounds Swedish. He's the guy with the rat tattoos. That tells me nothing, Nami. Nothing. If I tell you anything about Turban Man at this stage, it will give too much away. It's more of a history thing. Damn it. I think I recognize a name mate from an early cutscene. Well, all of them we've seen in cutscenes, unfortunately. Unfortunately, we've seen all of them in cutscenes, and that hasn't really helped me. But we're gonna figure this out. We're gonna figure this out. I can tell you 3. You handed me that one. I'm handing you clues without realizing what I'm doing. I'm pretty sure tattoos have something to do with New Guinea from what I can recall. Unfortunately, if that's something that you can get information from like real life, I don't have that information. I literally like have 0 real world geography, history, ship hierarchy. Any of that information, I just don't have it. I am so uncultured in this sense, man. Okay, wait. You mentioned uniforms, and I'm noticing that little scarfy thing around the neck. So many have it. This guy has it. This guy does he have it? This guy has it. I think. Okay, this guy definitely has it, and this guy definitely has it. The more I look at them, the more I'm not sure. The more I look at them, the more I'm not sure. They look like they're all wearing little scarves. But that could be my eyes deceiving me. As I've been saying, I don't think the sketches are the most clear thing, so I'm not entirely sure about that. Let's move away from the sketch, actually. Actually, you know what? Let's move away from the sketch. We have 3 deaths in here. And this is back where they were right next to Europe. Right next to Europe. If anyone had survived, but no, it's 3 deaths. Okay. Solomon Seed succumbed to tragic illness. And that one is for sure. That one is fine. Is that Hindi? Is this person, whoever this person's speaking? This is giving us a lot of language information. This is giving us a lot of language information. So I really should check this scene again, which is on the beds. It's on the beds. So we should be able to find it. This is the cannon area. This is... Is it around here? Because this is like a sleeping area. But I think maybe that was in the cannons because all of these are like pretty solid beds. And the one that we just saw was in the hammocks. So I think that was probably around here. This also says 44, which makes me wonder, are the numbers correlated with... Do they have numbers in the bed that correlate to the number that they show up in the crew, like, list thing? Where the fuck are all the hammocks? I know they're around here somewhere. I remember making a comment like, "Ooh, that would be so uncomfortable. What if you fall asleep and then you move a lot and then you get like you fall on the cannon and you break your head?" And I remember making that comment, but I'm not finding the beds. Was it really downstairs? I hope you're ready for a stream of me walking around and not understanding where I am for ages. I hope you're ready. Because that's feeling very lightly. As long as it's subtle hints and not dropping a cinder block out of nowhere. Yeah. I want hints. I want to be able to figure it out, but I want to be able to figure it out. I mean an early one. One that I think specified a name, but it was so early you didn't catch it. Ooh, well, that's why I'm going into the book on, like, I'm going in chronological order. Also because the deaths were revealed in non-chronological order. And that kind of, like, messed me up a little bit. If I trace the events as they show up on the book, that makes them suddenly chronological. And I think that might give me some information. If I could only find the stupid death. Because I don't know where it is, and the map is not going to tell me where it is. Actually, yes it is. Shit, I'm stupid. Where is it? It's on the Orlop deck. What the fuck is the Orlop deck? Main deck, gun deck, Orlop deck. Okay, so it's the third one. So it is one below. It is one below. Let's go below. I'm learning how to read. First and foremost, learning how to read. This is the Orlop deck, right? Yes. Cool. I don't need to figure it out. I can just look around. Aha! Damn it! Right here? Right. There's no corpse right here. Should be right here. What is it? Oh, it's you! Okay. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Is it? Okay. That's the moment Sayed died. This is Sayed. This is who's talking to Sayed. Is this the Hindi person? The Hindi speaking person? Or is this the Hindi speaking person? Because both of them are like checking in on Sayed. The other two are these two. Who are playing cards on the no? God damn it, what? 53. Wait, what's your number? 51. Let's try and get some information from that, actually. Wait a second. 54. If 54 is Sayed, that would give me a lot of freaking information. That would give me a lot of information. And this is... Frick. What the frick is that number? There's no number. Why is there no number? Okay, remember, 54. 54. Is 54 Sayed? $54. Yes! Okay. Okay, so the numbers on the beds do correlate to their... There's a bunch of people from India. That doesn't help me with the language. All of them could be from India in this room. No, because two of them were speaking Russian. I could win Medieval Waldo. This is character development. Pastelli will probably negative and say I will not even be able to win Medieval Waldo. That's a lie. I'm good at Waldo, I think. For some reason on screen chat doesn't refresh messages being deleted, so I can't act spoilers. Shit, no! Seriously? I mean, I'm not looking at the on-screen chat, so I won't see them. But for anyone watching the VOD, they will be able to. So that's a problem. It's like an ascot, right? What is an ascot? The scarfy thingy? I think an ascot is like a clothing item, right? Given that nationalities are a clue, you do have to profile a little. But a little bit. Welcome Song Wang! How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome, welcome! The script is called Devanagari and it's Hindi that they're speaking. Unfortunately, there are 4 people from India, so that's not as good, clear information as I thought it was. Correlation, that would be too easy. And yet, you have to try pretty hard to fall out of a hammock. That's not true. That's absolutely not true. It's a hammock, it'd be hard to fall out. You guys haven't been in hammocks enough. Seems like that body is only accessible through other body. No, it was just me being stupid. It was just me being stupid. Just check the book. I believe Sai was in a body bag. Yeah. I was stupid. It took me a minute. I'm not sure if you can only see the hammocks in the memories. No. What else is new? Nothing. Nothing is new. I'm still the same kind of dumb. Can't you tell by the abundance of orlops? I don't know what an orlop is. The body bag! I'm so sorry! There's no game audio. What? Has there been no game audio the entire time? Has there been no game audio the entire time? Oh, my scuffers! The car guys are across from them. Yeah, which is why I think they're the ones that are playing cars are the Russian ones. Because of this one memory. PogChamp, Ellie finally knows why this is the bestest death in the game. This is the best game in the death in the game for you? To be honest, I never looked at hammock numbers. I am noticing something you didn't. I'm feeling so proud of myself. I am feeling so proud of myself. So we have definitely 2 Russians. 2 Russians. And 1 person speaking in Hindi. I'm assuming. Oh, here they are. This is the Russians. I forget every single time. I forget they are back here. That's why I thought the Russians were playing cards. Because they're saying, stop cheating. And then they are, like, in the drawing, they are playing cards. So in my mind, the Russians are the ones who are playing cards, period, point blank. Except one of them is shooting. Huh. The question is, there are 3 people and only 2 of them speaking. So are the 3 of them Russian? Or are 2 of them Russian and 1 of them just playing along without being able to understand? Now there's audio, sorry. No, I know exactly what happened. It was my fault. It was my bad and I was dumb. This is number 59 and I can't see your face. Of course I can. Oh, come on! Come on! That's simply unfair. That is simply unfair. Who are you? Who are you? From your arm. From your arm, tell me who are you? I have to assume because these 3 are playing and there's 3 sleeping bags in here. Whoa, 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 whoa! That's a pipe. That's a pipe. Is anyone in the sketch using a pipe? No, not you. Not you. Are you using a pipe? Are you using a pipe? Damn it! I really thought I had something there. I really thought I had something there. This is where I get detective levels on, okay? This is where the detective neurons activate. I'm looking at the details. I'm looking at all of the details. This one is number 47. I can't see the others. Aha! 45 and 46. 45, 46, 47. 45, 46, and 47 are... 45, 45, 46, and 47, the 3 Russians. Okay, so with that, I think it's very reasonable to assume that these are their beds, these are them, and these 3 are Russians. That would imply that this Sid and this guy could possibly be all Indians. Because if the 3 Russians had their beds together, and this area has 4 beds, and 53, 54, that one doesn't have a number, but I don't need it, I don't think. 51, 51, 52, 53, and 54. "51, 52, 53, and 54. The 4 people from India. We're getting somewhere. Neurons are working. Things are clicking. Just a tiny little bit. Just a tiny little bit. But it's starting. It's starting. Okay. So one of these 3 is the one speaking to Sid in this moment. Obviously. Very obviously. Why am I surprised about that? I shouldn't be surprised about that. I shouldn't be surprised about that. To be honest, I never looked at hammock numbers. To be fair, you still managed to read a message I retracted. It wasn't too much by your standard maybe, but it felt like, I felt like taking it back anyways. That has been happening lately, that people have been saying that they couldn't delete their own messages. And that's really weird to me. Because again, when I read the chat, I'm not reading the chat on screen. I'm not reading the one in the overlay with the bubbles and the colors and stuff. I'm reading the native YouTube chat. And whatever's been getting changed in YouTube has made it so that when someone tries to delete their message, it's still there. Feel free to send a test message just to delete it right now. Just write something like, I am going to delete this message. And then try to delete it and see if I read it out loud. Because I don't know exactly what's going on. And I'm pretty sure it's got to do, it has to have something to do with all the changes that are happening on YouTube. This kind of hammock, garden hammocks are pale imitations. Well, I'm talking about garden hammocks, yeah. That's on the fritz too? It is? It was working when I tested it before the stream. Let me check it out again. Weirdly, it should be fine. I'm going to re-authenticate the connection to the stream, just in case. But when I tested it, it was fine. Let me... It seems to be working for me. Seems to be working for me. I assume the one telling Sia to drink is the one in his face. I wouldn't. Because of the hat. He had a very important hat. And all of the people from the India crew seem to be like... the same sort of like rank. Seaman, 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 seaman. And none of them seem important hat kind of person, you know? None of them seem to be important hat rank. It's the best death because of all the hammocks. Oh, yeah. Here's where we test Ellie's shoe memory. Shoes being an unfamiliar object to her as it is. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even think of the shoes. I did not notice them. I did not, yeah, no. I wouldn't even have thought of it. Can't you just look up their names in the book? Fox and welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Yes, I can. Not in a lot of the cases it's giving me a lot of information, but you know, we can. Take the hammock number of the bite one. It's, it doesn't seem to matter a lot. Doesn't seem to matter a lot because the The pipe doesn't show up on the sketch. But the pipe number is 47. 47. So I guess if at any point we saw one of the memories with someone smoking a pipe and it was one of the 3 people who are playing the cards, then we would be able to know that it's 47. Will you guys remember that number? 47. Should I write it down? 47 pipe. 47 pipe. It's important. Anton? I don't know how to read Cyrillic, so welcome. If you've been here before, because I don't know how to read Cyrillic, it's very difficult for me to remember, but welcome to the channel, welcome to the pit if it's your first time here, hope you enjoy your time. And using power of deduction for the most obvious of details, hey, at least I'm noticing the details. And you said that I was noticing something you hadn't. So I'm gonna be proud about that. Excuse you me, I'm going to be proud. Can I open this? I can open it later, it doesn't matter right now. Okay, so I don't have a lot more information. That guy has important hat. Or does he not? Does he not? Is that not an important hat and just a culturally significant hat? Are we thinking that maybe he has a culturally significant hat and not an important hat, and that's just like telling me who this is? Because that is number 53. So if number 53 is correlates to this guy, that would tell me that this guy, which, yeah, it doesn't seem like it's an important hat, does it? And he's hanging out with these 3 people. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna say that you are number 53. William was him. Oh my god! It was! It was! I don't know which other deaths because they're from the last stream, so I don't know which ones they are. Oh, that one I knew. That one I knew. I was just waiting for that one. Okay. Okay. Eat your words, Retouch. I noticed important details. I noticed important details. We're zooming into knowledge. I was trying and I was succeeding. It's taking its toll. What is taking its toll? Are we? You haven't attempted a guess yet. Ha 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 ha. Not going to delete it? I am not going to delete this. I am also not going to delete this message. Is anyone want to try? I am messaging this delete. I'm going to try posting card. Guys, mine didn't get deleted, so yeah. Oh shit, so you were trying to delete the messages? I am seeing all of them. Shit. Must resist obvious pun. Yes, please resist it. For my sake. For my health. For my mental health. Resist the pun. I want Ellie to look at the Russians in the sketch again. Why? I mean, I will, but... 47 pipes. Agent codename 47. We're gonna try to remember that. I mean, I still handled the game without using hammock numbers. I just got one by looking at the hammock numbers. Yes, it's just a culture hat. Yeah, it took me a minute. It took me a minute. You need one of my hands to say banana. Sometimes a hat is just a hat. Well, Mongoose, was that one of the hints you were gonna give me? Were you gonna give me one of the hints that I just figured out? All those 4 guys are Indian from what it looks like. Yeah. All those 4 are Indian. There are only 4 Indians too. So Turban Bro can't be Indian. Oh, good point. Good point. Luke Tight Show. Welcome. Hi, hello. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. I just taught a 15-year-old how to make gunpowder. I am now teaching you how to make a pipe bomb. You should not be doing that. And I'm starting... That comment makes me think you might be here to troll. I think only me deleted the message, but did you delete a message? Because I was able to read a bunch of messages that were like, I'm going to delete this message or whatever. So I don't know if it worked, if it got deleted. I don't know if it got deleted. Okay, so you are either... Now there's only 2 people that you could be. You were crushed by a beast. And I could just guess at your name. Of course, that's not the better way, but how about you? You died from an illness. You could also be one of 2. Oh no, he couldn't! I have his number! I have your number! Oh my god, so you are 51. 51. Congratulations, my dear. You have a name. Oh my god, who are you? Congratulations, my dear. Renfred Rajub. I have figured you out. And that means you. No, you. That means you are... Abraham Akbar, right? Because you can't be Renfred. You can't be... Oh, the other ones don't even show up. Okay, so Abraham Akbar. We only need one more. We only need one more. Oh, that was so useful. You were right. You were right, Mongoose. Jesus Christ, that was so useful. That was so good. I did the little message and it was deleted. Good. That's what matters. That's what matters. You can do it. Just make sure your teach safety was while handling them as well. No, no, you really shouldn't. Congrats, Renfred. You've died too sick. I mean, it's more like congrats to me for figuring it out, but still, I'm proud. I'm happy. Alright, so going this way, going from the beginning of the book forward has been good for me, right? So this guy dies first. How was he sketched? Excuse me, excuse me. Well, actually, I'm going to this game. I'm going to nitpick. I'm going to be the annoying, that annoying guy that does cinema sins and picks up like the smallest little details that nobody cares about. I'm about to be that person. How was this guy sketched? Playing on the cards. On a sketch called Life at Sea. If he died while we were literally just putting the cargo on the ship. He never made it to the sea. The sketch was made before they prepared to leave, but it's called Life at Sea. The sketch is called Life at Sea, and he did not make it to the sea. Busted. Because destroyed. Destroyed. I'll assume this isn't the first time around with this whole crew. That could be it. It could be from a different... No! Yeah, it could be. It wasn't his first time on the ship? Yeah, it could be the... Since he was part of the crew, it was probably not his first time. It's why there are 2 sketches for the whole crew. Good point. That's a good point. That's a good point. This board game was crushed by facts and logic. Minus 10 out of 10 for the game for that one thing that somebody was able to nitpick on the internet. The place known for always being objective and fair in its judgments. Okay, wait. So, I need to go through this in chronological order. One of the Russians dies as soon as the trip starts. So, that's why we know that there are 4 Russians, but only 3... There are 3 Russians playing cards on chapter 2. One of the Russians dies as soon as the trip starts. Again, unless he's not a Russian. We don't see him talking in Russian, and there are no more hammocks for him. But one has to assume, right? One has to assume? Russia. Russia. Only 3, so he's not Russian. I don't know who died, but he was playing the cards without actually being Russian. I've been assuming wrong this entire time. Cool, okay. So that's something. We have the information that my assumption was wrong. That's also information, so that's good. So first Syed dies, then Raju also dies from the same illness. Then the cow dies. Is the cow counted? Excuse me. 1, 2, 3. The cow is counted for the amount of deaths. How do you know that she's Russian? You know, you're right. He was playing cards with the Russians, so I instantly like defaulted to him being Russian too. But I was completely wrong. That was a wrong assumption. He was not Russian. Anyways, I love that the cow is freaking counted. First Syed dies, then Raju dies, then the cow dies, then we get to chapter 3, murder. Right, the Italian gets killed, specifically so that we can frame the guard. The guard is shot by someone, and now we have to figure out who that someone is. And then while the other ones are trying to escape? Hong Seng Lao, you've been found guilty by self-confession of the murder of Nuncio Pasqua. He has done nothing wrong. Miss Limit's too late. Quiet. As captain of the ship and by the authority of the East India Company and thus the Crown of England, I sentence you to death by firing line. Mr. Wolf, when you're ready. Okay. So we would have to see his death again to be able to point at the person. Question is if I have the name of the person who fired. Because I don't think I have the name yet. This guy was killed by the second mate. On your choice, boys. How could you do this? Load her up. We best push off. Let me go. So this is the moment where the second mate grabs a bunch of people and kidnaps the king and queen of Formosa? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, okay, so this is the moment. This is the moment I'm putting the timeline together. First, a couple people die from illness. Then they frame the guard to make sure that they get to kidnap the king and queen. Then they kidnap the king and queen. Damn, I had, like, in my perception of the timeline of events was entirely wrong. This happens very early. This happens quite early. And yeah, we don't actually have any of these names, which is kind of really important if I at any point want to, like, figure out who shot the guard. Because this is one of the people who it could be. Alright, my neurons are frying a little bit, but we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out. This guy's brother accused the bloody Dane of crushing him on purpose. This guy's brother? I thought we had figured that one out. Only one of the sketches actually appears in a memory you walk through. There's 3 Russians, but there was a 3rd guy who wasn't with the group in the picture, but was with them in Syed's death. BRB have to buy some stuff. Good luck. I think there's a way to figure out who shot the guy. I spotted something useful of an unknown soul. Okay. Oh. On this trip they find the shells. Guy crashed by cargo I met. Listen, on this trip they find the shells. That's why the Kraken attacks. That's why everything else happens, etc. It makes sense that it happens this early. I just, for some reason, because we got it so late in the game, for some reason I wasn't connecting that it was so early that it happened in the timeline. Guy crashed by cargo had a brother who killed a Dane. How do we know that though? Lego engineer, welcome and hello. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. It's so hard to remember all those lines and who said them. The shells attract more monsters. All hell breaks loose. Then mutiny. That's about all we know. Yeah, and it makes a lot of sense when you look at it in the correct timeline. It's just that because they show all of these events so much later on, it was really hard for me to figure it out, like when it happened. Right above this one, on your toes, boys. There was a scene showing it. I remember the scene vaguely. Like, I don't remember it well enough, you know? Try to keep up, Ellie. I'm trying! He said, bloody Dane, you killed my brother. And the Dane said it was an accident, the ropes. I know, but I don't know when it was. I don't know when that was. There was a lot of scenes, you know. Take him to the carpenter, get him wrapped up, and see to the last rites. Yeah, this one got me the name of Charlie. I don't need anything else from that. Some of the other fellows saying lung disease, not consumption, made worse by the cold. Will it spread? If so, we don't have it. Must have picked it up at the last car house. I checked all the hands right now. Everyone's healthy. Yeah, none of this matters. None of that matters. None of that matters. Cool. Cool. We need one more death to confirm all the Indians. Although I'm pretty sure that I'm right with that. Pretty sure I'm right with those. Kind of want to go to this death and see it again. Just to see if I'll notice anything new with the information I have. Because that one was pretty, that one had a lot going on, if I remember correctly. Start of Doom, probably. I'm gonna go check Start of Doom again to see that scene, because I don't remember it well enough.
Guilty by self-confession of the murder of Nunzio Pasquale.
I won't say something too much. If it's miss, it's miss. I'll try. I'll ask for it when I feel like I'm out of options. But for now, I feel like I do have a lot to check. It's not about time to point. I can remember specific lines for years sometimes. That is freaking impressive. Should I just hit next? None of this really gives me a lot of info anymore.
Ready, men.
Yeah, okay. So, the shot that hit you was... that one. So, Beanie Guy. God damn it. God damn it, Beanie Guy! Beanie Guy is the one who killed him. Cool. Does that give us anything? Probably not. Probably not. Because the Beanie Guy, man. Beanie Guy has already been like a problem for the entire time. Anyways, this didn't give me any information actually. turns out they gave me nothing. Yeah, that gave me absolutely no information because Beanie Guy is still a mystery. Is he? I think he's still a mystery. I mean, he lives until the very last chapter of the book. Who do you think Mr. Wolf is? Mr. Wolf. Mr. Wolf is like the one of the mates, I think. Right? Mr. Wolf is like the gunner? Yeah, the gunner. No, that's not what I wanted to press. Wait. So if I were to guess, the gunner would be this guy because of the hat. I've already guessed. I've already guessed that this is the gunner because of the hat. Who are you? Who are you? Who the freak are you? Who are you, beanie guy? He has only one triangle. He shouldn't be this hard. Gonna figure out who lit the candle that shot him. Yeah, Richard was saying that he wasn't even shot. He was crushed. Unless I'm confused about that hint as well. He's giving the order to fire too. Okay, we got him down, I think. It's just that we don't know who shot him. Yeah, exactly. I want to know who Beanie Guy is. Beanie Guy is so important. Beanie Guy is so freaking important, man. And we have nothing. We have nothing on him. Alright, so. You were shot by Beanie Guy. You... I really don't think I have any information on you. Let's keep going to see if we find the one that accuses the guy to kill his brother. This unknown soul was speared by a terrible beast. Yeah, we're not gonna figure that one out. We're not gonna figure that one out either. We're not gonna figure that one out. We have no information about any of these guys. This unknown seaman was drowned by a terrible beast. You were one of the Russians. The big question is which one. At this point, I could brute force this, I think. You're confused about everything. But I am figuring some stuff out. I'm figuring some stuff out. And I am proud of it. And I am proud of some of the stuff that I'm figuring out. Oh god, the crabs! I had forgotten about the huge ass crabs! If they had the shells already, why did they also capture a crab? What were they doing? What was the point of doing any of this? Lift this out and take it below. What the hell's going on? What do you know about these things? About the chest and your dead friends? Is that the guard? Yeah, the guard was the last one to survive. What are these monsters? Where are they from? You must tell us everything. This is your fault. The shells must be protected. We will all die. He's talking about a shell, very dangerous. Poor guy. He knew everything that was gonna happen. He knew everything that was gonna happen. Clear the deck, move the boats, stand, and throw the bodies over. Give him to me and I can fry us a solid meal. One take, gentlemen, there's plenty shell here. Let's have a look. Okay, you were something to the chef. Give it here. And I can give us a good meal. Cook? Cook? We had a butcher before. We figured out a butcher. So I'm gonna go with cook here. Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah! Little by little, guys. Little by little. Let's have faith. That moved a lot. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! That didn't give me a lot of information for the next stuff, but you know what? Some stuff is working. Some stuff is working, and that's what matters. See, this guy had the little scarf thingy, and he was a cook. He had the little scarf thingy. He was a cook. That doesn't really give me much information about the uniform situation. This is also a skill was stored by an unknown attacker. Keep pressure here, hold him down. What madness is this? 20 years my steward and never a doubt of your sanity. Explain yourself. Those ungodly beasts carry a curse. Throw them back or doom us all. Tie him up and put him in the lazaret with these things. He may yet find his senses. All's fine, John. Been in worse spots, I think. Where's the rest of his leg? Okay. So, in this one of the people is called John. One of the people present on this thing is called John. And that's one of the best pieces of information I have about this scene. Unfortunately, there's 18 people. 18 people present in this memory. So that doesn't feel... back to 0 out of 3. I do like that we're getting through what we can without brute forcing. Yeah, I'm really happy about that. I'm really happy about it. Curse you, Beanie Man! Yeah, fuck Beanie Man. We know who shot him, we just don't know his name. Yeah, Beanie Man. Beanie Man! I remember now. I remember hearing and learning Beanie Guy's name, but you missed it! No! No way! This game was awarded by BAFTA. I know, that's why I had faith in it. The entire time that I wasn't playing it yet, I had full faith in it. It's a really unique and really good game. Really well crafted. Check some known names and what they were wearing. Okay, I'll do that. I think John is the one missing a foot. You listed him as old age for some reason that time. Because at that point we thought expired. Expired is like... There's no bleeding out. There's no bleed out as a reason. There really should be. Expired is from old age, which is really stupid because there's no one in this fucking boat died from old age. They all died from freaking kraken or giant Atlantean crab or anything like that. All's fine, John. Been in worse spots, I think. Where's the rest of his leg? This is the same person. So, John is not the one who's lacking a leg. He's also not the one being grabbed and, like, hidden in the lazaret. I'm feeling tempted to go to that death, but I want to go to I want to try and find the one that mentions a Dane man. Mainsail, hold up, secure the brace, don't know what the topsail, work fast, the wind is alive, and then you died. And then you died. Uh-oh, I'm so sad for you. And demon. This is a language. I just don't know which one. Out of the way. pt.4 enemy above. What's going on? Stay back is already done for Nick. Okay, wait a second. Is this guy Nick? Are you Nick? Are you one of the Nicolases? Are you Nicholas? How many Nicolases do we have? Because I think that's telling me that that this is a Nicholas. We have 0 Nicolases? Are you freaking sure? Damn it! I thought it was gonna hard because we were gonna have more than one Nicholas. I didn't think it was gonna be hard because we have no Nicolases. Huh. Okay. Who's John and why is John being assured all's fine? Probably he's just squeamish. Also, Deity Fighter, did I say hello to you today? Welcome, my hello, how are you doing? I don't know that I've seen you here before, so just in case, welcome to the channel, welcome to the pit. I hope you enjoy your time here. I'm asking Elyssia so she can try and figure it out. She's not reaching the same conclusion, so I'm trying to push that hard on her. I don't think John is the one with the leg cut off. I think John is just helping the situation. Because here, you have keep pressure here, hold him down. What madness is 20 years my steward and never a doubt on your sanity. So 20 years my steward. This tells me is one of those important people, like maybe the surgeon or something. He is the one, like, tending or at least helping here. This is whoever went crazy and stabbed someone. This one, Eradar, whatever that means. I don't know that language. And this guy asks where the rest of his leg. So he's talking to... Oh, so you're saying that all's fine, John, he would be saying to the person who lost his leg. And then where's the rest of his leg to somebody else. It is confusing. I'm gonna go check out the death. That one was... here? Right here-ish? Down? Down. Yeah, probably down. Here? I don't know why. For some reason I have it in my mind as in it was close to the stairs. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe I should just take the map. Maybe I should just be taking the map instead of guessing. Cargo hold? Cargo hold. So down. Maybe it is right next to the stairs. It isn't the cargo hold. No, that's the one who died crushed. Okay, what the hell is it? Where the hell is it? Oh, it's the leg! It's the leg!
Keep pressure here.
Hold him down. What madness is this? 20 years my steward had never...
He sounds very far away.
Explain yourself.
Those ungodly beasts carry a curse! Throw them back or doom us all!
Tie him up and put him in the lazaret.
They sound very far away.
Things. He may yet find his senses.
Come on.
All's fine, John. Been in worse spots, I think. Where's the rest of his leg?
So we're thinking he told all's fine, John, to the person who lost his leg, and where's the rest of his leg to someone else? This guy is the one saying or whatever that language is. The problem is I don't know what that language is. Would be very freaking useful. I'm guessing he's the one who said 20 years my steward. So that would mean that this guy is the first maid steward, second maid steward. Who are you? That's the captain. Wait a fucking second. Is this the captain? That's the captain. Captain steward? Can you be the captain steward? Does the captains have a steward? No, they don't, right? Because they have first, second, third, and fourth mates. Captain steward, they freaking do. goddamn do? Okay, so I guess that's the captain's steward. Because he's right here saying 20 years my steward, blah, 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 blah. So you... Let's write him down as John. Let's write him down as John. Fourth mate? No. No, you don't have an important hat. There has to be another John. There has to be another John. And you're killed by the captain's steward. Okay. We're going to leave it at that for now and hope. At this rate, Ellie will have questions if you... At this rate, Ellie with questions if you spoil the answers. What does that mean? He died in the scene while Nick was already done for. How can he be Nick? Good point. No. Okay, no. I know exactly what I mean. Wait, I know why I'm saying what I'm saying. I swear it makes a specific sort of sense. Where's the door? All the way there? I swear it makes some sort of sense. Nicolas is the Bloodborne boss, right? I don't know. I've never played Bloodborne. Here. What's going on? This person says, as they die. Or like, as they are spiked. And then someone else yells, stay back, it's already done for Nick. Yeah, because like... he just saw him getting spiked. Oh no, but this is like the last seconds before it happens, right? So, it's already done for Nick. If that's not referring to this guy getting spiked when he says what's going on, which I guess makes sense, then that would mean... oh, this one was Nick. Nicholas Bottarelli was speared by a terrible beast. Yeah, this is Nick. Damn it! We already have Nick! Man! Okay, fine. We have Nick. We don't need Nick. Vorador, did I say hello to you today? Welcome. Hi, hello. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. And that is Swedish. Oh, that would have helped me if I had read it in time. Do you want to listen to the dialogue again? Perhaps the inflections in conversation could help. Yeah, actually, learning that some of them were very far away did help me a lot more than I thought. I was excited for Obra Dinn, but damn, you're testing how passive-aggressive I can get. I'm sorry. I swear I'm trying my best. It's how it goes with mysteries. People figure things out at different rates and miss things viewers will notice. Especially because, like, if you've played this game before, right? You have your own experience as well. Where's the rest of his leg was a funny line. Not for John. Not for poor John. I know the language. I know deity fighter. I'm so sorry. It took too long to read. Ah, yes. The hats were perma-glued to their heads. Well, you're not wrong about me being a bit too focused on the hats when they are not necessarily wearing them all the time. But also, they're a very important clue, so I wanted to be there. Delphin Square, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Hey, Ellie, how are you doing? I just woke up after a long rest after streaming for 4 hours straight. Damn, congratulations. I hope that you feel rested. I can help you name one important Hatman if you go back to Abigail's death scene. Oh, I didn't even think of going back to those because those are like the tutorial ones. At this rate, everyone but Ellie can. I'm figuring stuff out. Yeah, Nick filled out for a while now, but he was never confirmed. He was? I mean, he wasn't? Yeah, he was. Wasn't he? Yeah, he's confirmed. That's written in ink. That is definitely written in ink. Hey, Cass is the last thing he said before getting spiked. Right. How is detectiving going? Not too great. Not too bad either. But not super great. Not super great. Guy saying hey catch while throwing an axe at the monster that shot spice at him was pretty Chad and radical way to go. It's not the worst way to go that we've seen. It's not the worst way to go. You were attacked by an unknown attacker. Considering right now. Let me on. Oh, here it is. Let me on. Over my dead body, you bloody Dane. How's that? Thought I'd forget you killed my brother. That was an accident. The ropes. It wasn't his fault. I saw the whole thing. Lies. I shouldn't have waited so long. Okay. So this is the guy. This is the guy that loses someone to the ropes. To the rope accident. Lars Linde was attacked. Lars Linde being the Dane, right? Yeah. Was clubbed by... The problem was we don't have this man's name. And we don't have the name of the other one that died on the ropes either. Still, I'd like to see his death again. Still, I'd like to go and see his death. This is on the main deck. So we need to go up. We need to go up. It is a little bit creepy if you think about it, that you're walking around with all of these corpses. You're just walking around a bunch of ghosts. It's not this one, right? No, it's other side? Yeah, it's this guy.
Let me on. Over my dead body, you bloody Dane. Huh? How's that?
There's no cause for trouble, boys. Get in the boat.
Thought I'd forget. You killed my brother. What? That was an accident. The ropes.
It wasn't his fault. I saw the whole thing.
Lies. I shouldn't have waited so long.
No, don't.
Okay. He killed my brother. You. And he is right next to the guy who died from the ropes. His accent is not American. His accent's not American. That's what I've got to go off of. This is the other guy that's speaking, I think. The problem is that the only clue that I would have here is figuring out two people with the same surname and like hoping for the best. What brothers would imply shared surnames? Yeah, I'm just saying that's all I have to go for. Just the surnames, which means that I could get the name wrong. So what you're saying is 3 more streams? Maybe, I don't know. I'm doing my best. That dude that died with a crab had an apron. Look for apron-like jobs. I figured out the cook and I figured out the butcher. At most, we might have like butchers. We already have figured out cook and butcher. For enjoyment purposes? What for enjoyment purposes? Obra Dinn, the one horror game Ellie can handle. Well, it's not horror, but it is spooky. Spooky atmosphere. If it makes you feel better, it's not a ghost of corpses. So not real ghost or corpses. It is interesting that they are technically not ghosts and technically not corpses either. Okay, so we have Peters, Shirley, O'Hagan, Booth, Brennan, Dior. Obviously, Sid is a no-go. Why are they all... Wait. Let's try to remember... Oh, I remember who you are. I remember who you are. I want the reduced list. The one that has the names crossed out on the ones that we have confirmed. Is it this one? No, it's not, because these ones are confirmed and it's not leaving them out. Damn it, I know there was a way to see a list that has some of them crossed out and just gone. You could say they're memories. Book and Kutcher, listen! Sorry! I meant cook and butcher! He sounds very English. I think so too. I think it's like very English accent from some specific area of England. If it makes you feel better, no. Louis, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. Good evening. This game looks cool. If you want to play it, Louis, you need to get out. You need to get out of here because this is one of those games that you can play only once. And you cannot play it if you watch someone else. This guy doing one-handed not like this makes me laugh every time. He has the perfect oh shit expression. It's a pretty nice render of that moment. Don't forget the Cursion and the Serpenter. Stop it! Stop it! Okay, so Witcherell, Hoscott, Nichols and Perrot are and Davis are the very important people, so I don't think they count. Klestil, we only have one person from Austria, so it wouldn't be. No, lies, we have 2 people from Austria. But one of them died from the shooting of a cannon. It still could be, but I don't think so, because Gunner. Okay, so Klestil, Minor, Evans, Wallace, Smith, Gibbs, Sefton, O'Farrell, Wolf, Whiter, McKay, Dalton, Spratt, Witcherell, Pasqua, Jackson, Jane Bird, Linz, yeah, this 4 doesn't matter. Oh, there was another person from India! He wasn't with the other guys, though. Anyway, Dalmas, Callaghan, Anderson, James, Milroy, Lanka, Herstigul, Buttement. All of these are probably a no-go. Botcheril, Walker, Volkov, Nikishin, Top, Peters, Linda, Naples, Dion, Brennan, Booth, O'Hagan, Shirley, Peters. I think I saw some Peters. I think I might have seen some Shirleys. Maybe Brennan? Peters, Shirley, Brennan, O'Hagan, Dion. Peters, Shirley, Peters, Shirley, Spratt, Dalton, Jackson, James? Butterman, Botterill, Walker, Volkov, Peters, okay! Nathan Peters! Samuel Peters. Could be. Shirley, O'Hagan, Brennan. No doubles of those, right? Shirley, O'Hagan, Shirley, O'Hagan. Shirley, O'Hagan. Yeah, I don't think we have any other repeated names. O'Hagan, Anderson, James, Milroy. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's the Peters, right? It's the Peters? 2 Andersons, 2 Peters. Forget the Anderson, my mistake. I think, how goes the Mr. Selling? I'll come again. Welcome and hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. It's going. It's going slowly, but at least it's happening. It is happening. Okay, so it's one of them is going to be Samuel Peters. And the other one is going to be Nathan Peters. The problem is that figuring out which is entirely just like... It's entirely just luck. It's brute forcing, basically. Let's go for the one who died from the cargo. Because that one makes me feel safer about, you know, death, cause of death and shit. It's a bit more concrete, and also I'd like to see his death again, just to see.
Wait! No!
Yeah, there's no indication. It's gonna have to be brute forcing. Oh yeah, this is the guy who was saying I saw the whole thing. It was an accident. And yeah, it was. But not like they're gonna care. Not like their brother is going to give a shit. Okay, we can see who those are. We know he's the one who gets murdered later on. By one of the Peters. For now, I'm gonna put you down as Samuel Peters. Unfortunately, until I have more certainties, that's just a brute forcing. That's just brute forcing. There are only two, it's not so bad. It's still brute forcing. It's a 50-50, but it's still like not really knowing, it's guessing. It upsets me that there's a lock in there and that we don't get to unlock it. It genuinely upsets me. I guess I could also put you down as one of the Peters. As Nathan Peters. That didn't give me anything. Let's see if I switch them around. Samuel Peters and... I would still have to have a second... I would still have to have a second confirmed thing in order for this to work. Unfortunately, a third one, basically. But we can try. Oh yes! Brute forcing! Brute forcing, baby! I'm not proud of that, actually. I'm not proud of that. But it did work. It did work. Oh yeah, we had the captain's stewards as a safety bet. We knew that one pretty certain. We knew that one pretty well. Okay. Where were we? We were in the Doom. We were in the Doom, which has so many deaths. Just so many deaths. Edward Spratt was crushed by a turbo beast. Abram Akbar was crushed by a terrible beast. Christian Wolf was blasted with a cannon by an unknown attacker. I think this is the part where we need to check some of the deaths. This is one of the most hectic parts. Because it was the very beginning of the game and we didn't really know what we were doing. I didn't really know what I was doing. So it's a very good possibility that I have to recheck a lot of these. 20 minutes? We still have time. We still have time. This announcement was blasted by an explosion. I think I need to relive a lot of the Doom. Go to the main bit. Quick. Hold on, throw the powder. This unknown officer was torn apart by a turbo beast. This one just kills me. This one just kills me. How do I know? Martin! Where is the captain? Have you lost your mind? Get back inside. I want my husband. Where is he? He's below deck. Come here. Okay. So we're gonna go to Abigail's death again. Because as you guys were suggesting, there is a name in there. So might as well. Whatever gives us names at this point is kind of like really good. Whatever can give us a name. Pretty much any name. Oh yeah, big explosion cannon tentacled up. Yeah, that was a mess. Okay, now the problem is figuring out which of the people around her is Martin. I would have to assume that it's this person because it's the closest person. But he's not even facing her. I just hate that. I hate that he's not even facing her. Because he's not even facing her, it's really hard to just like feel right on this being Martin. But I guess he has an important hat, so it would make sense. It's definitely not gonna be this person. It's definitely not gonna be that person. It's not gonna be any of these. Yeah. Okay, so let's make a bet of this guy being Martin. Mark the other woman as Martin. You never know. You never know. It is true. We never know. Okay, so this has to be Martin Perrot, third mate. Okay. Okay. We're gonna leave it at that. We're gonna say that this is the third mate, which means that the other guy with a hat should be the fourth mate. And you have an important hat too. You have an important hat too. I'm not letting go of that. I am not letting go of that. I'm sure this person lives. I'm sure that person lives. Also, how many women? How many women? Is that something that we could just take informed guesses at? He said Martin is below deck. No, because she was the... Listen. She's asking for the captain. The captain's not called Martin. The captain is called... The captain is called... Robert. So when she's saying Martin, she's calling to Martin to ask him where is the captain. Because she is the wife of the captain. Or at least he suggested that on his note. I want my husband. Where is he? Yeah, where is the captain? Because I want my husband. Yeah. I'm pretty confident in that. She was married to Robert. 4. There's Lame, Abigail, and those 2 dancers. Yeah, so that's... we could do informed guesses on that. We could do, like, brute forcing on that. But I just don't feel accomplished with the brute forcing. He should be looking at the lady while he's being surprised by falling sail. But that's what I'm saying. He should be looking at the sail or at the accident or something. In the shock, I think you would be. Yellow, Lim, and Abigail. Yeah, we're missing 2 more. So that makes it pretty brute forceable, but I don't want to brute force. Anyways, let's go back to the sketch. Because if that's the captain, and that's the first mate, And that's the second mate. And that's the third mate. That means, where's the other hat? Here. That means you would be John Davis, the fourth mate. And you were clubbed by someone during escape. No way! He was killed by Beanie Guy! Fucking Beanie Guy, he's everywhere. Fucking Beanie Dude. Beanie Man! He's the main villain. I don't care, he's not even involved with the shells. He's the one. He's the main villain. Gundek. Here. One of these. Beanie Guy has the biggest kill streak in the whole ship. Yeah, he freaking does. Yeah, he freaking does. Figuring out his name must like clear 30 of them at the same at the same time. Okay, that gives us literally zero information. That gives us nothing. Go girl, give us nothing. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. Okay, that's second mate? That's the first mate. Yeah, that's the first mate, because Nichols is dead at this point, I'm pretty sure. You are Sonny, who dies later on in that room. I kind of want to see his death again. I feel like we might get something out of it, because he said a name. He said, like, tell whatever's mom. Or tell whatever. He definitely said something. No, what? He definitely said something, I remember. The name. There was a name.
Captain Campbell. You have a plan? Yes. Take ship and sail east. Trade rich fish and shells for gold. Hey, who's there? Mutiny! Mutiny! Fresh bastard! No!
Okay. Okay. I know the entire story by now, and now I think I'm more confused about this death than the first time I saw it. Because now I know the people a little bit better, I guess? This is Sonny, who dies right there, bleeding out. Down from here will come this guy and kill one person down there. The person that he kills is going to be this guy, I think, right? It's really hard to keep some of these people straight. It's really hard to keep some of these people straight. Beanie Guy comes in, kills someone. He comes in and worries about Sonny. He comes in and worries about Sonny while he comes in and kills one person. He kills this guy. The problem I'm having is that one of these guys was okay with the mutiny and the other one wasn't, and I'm not recognizing which is which. Which doesn't matter for the mystery of solving the murders. It really truly doesn't. But I personally want to know. I personally want to know. Because this guy discovers a mutiny and one of them stabs him. One of them stabs him. And then the other one tries to stop it. But it doesn't tell me which one of them tried to stop it. Because the fun part is that one of these was one of the fourth, third, second, whatever mate third or fourth mate, and the other one is also an official on the ship. So I don't know. I wanna piece the story of the mutiny together. Sonny heard about mutiny, exactly, and he got stabbed by one of these two, exactly. Got knifed by the guy in the conductor hatch. You think the guy in the conductor hat is the one who was organizing the mutiny? Mate starts struggling with him, takes his gun and blasts his head off. So you're saying the mates are not okay with the mutiny. That makes sense. Because this guy kills the mate, right? Pretty sure? He comes down and kills the only one who's alive. So yeah, kills the mate. Okay, yeah. So the funny part is that the guy in the conductor hat, which also is some part kind of official, was okay with the mutiny actually. He was a-okay with like overtaking the captain and selling the shells. Probably in the meantime cursing whoever buys it to a horrible, horrible Kraken death. Do you think even if like you sold them to the middle of the mainland, the people would be safe?
No, you're cut.
Don't leave me.
Bear up, son. I'll stay with you.
Tell Pete's mother I tried my best
Aye.
to pull him back, to save him.
You tell her yourself. Brennan, bring the surgeon's kit.
Tell Pete's mother that I tried my best to save him. So one of the people who dies before this guy is Pete. That's what I said before, and that's what I'm saying now. Only now I have a chronological order of every single death. So that may be more information now than was before. Who's Brennan? That's the other question. He says, Brennan, bring the surgery kit. That has to be this person who says it. It has to be this person who says it. First of all, because his name's not Brennan. Second of all, because it wouldn't make sense that he said, like, I'm staying with you, you're gonna make this, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Bring the surgeon's kit. So he's yelling for someone. And the only person he knew was around is this guy, right? Is this guy Brennan? Because there's also this guy. But this guy's just now starting to go down the stairs. So either of these two could be Brennan, but one of them makes more sense. Is Beanie Guy Brennan? The tattoo guy probably? Could be. I do want to go to the book and check who died before this guy. Because from the very get-go, I knew that was going to be kind of like important. But I needed to put it in chronological order. So we have Sonny. We have Sonny. And who died before you? That's John. That's unknown. No, but that's not Pete because he killed you. He could be Pete. But he's one of the Russians. So no. He apparently... I've noted him down as Paul. This could be Pete. Technically. Doesn't seem likely. Oh, all right. I don't know any of that. I don't know any of that. Okay. This could be Pete. But it seems unlikely. This could be Pete! Because they were together, they wore the same clothes. It just feels like it... I try to pull him back. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say this one's Pete. It just feels likely. Alfred, Charles, James, they seem like they would be the same around... They seem like it would be around the same age. It seems like they were around the same post. Like role within the ship. It just feels that this would be the person that would have been with this guy. Enough so that it would have been like Peter Milroy, midshipman, England. We don't know Sonny's name. We don't know Sonny's name, but how many midshipmans are there? How many midshipmen? Because that's one of those that could be topman, seaman. There's a bunch of them, a bunch of those. But it seems like there's only 3 midshipmen, right? Main steward, passenger, helmsman, purser, gunner, carpenter, bosun, officer. Yeah, so midshipman could be one of the important enough things to have, like the scarfy thingy. I'm gonna take that guess. Beanie Brennan, we're gonna try. We're gonna go for it. We don't know. We don't know. She's still putting it together. She'll get it. I am trying. I'm trying. I'm really trying. But I think it could be. Now, Beanie Guy. If Beanie Guy is Brennan, and that probably, I don't have enough certain information to confirm that. Oh, but it would be so good for the rest of it. It would give us so many. Figuring out Beanie Guy really is one of those important keys, isn't it? Brennan. This is the part where I forget how to read. Henry Brennan, seaman. He doesn't have an important suit, so it could be. Problem is we need some more certain fates. We need some more certain fates to know if we're right about that one. Shit. Let's look at the guy pulled apart into first. Guy tore apart. Tattoo guy. Midshipman is quite a low rank. Really? Really? But there's only 3 of them. Okay, so there's nothing but screaming. Cool. Neato. Actually, is any of this Sonny? Is any of this guy Sonny? Because Sonny said, tell Pete's mom that I tried. So if any of this is Sonny, he could have tried. Doesn't seem... Oh, those 3 freaking died, didn't they? Who are those 3? Yo, wait. How am I gonna figure him out? Are those the 3 unknowns? Are those the 3 unknowns? That one's one of the mates. And this is the one that I just noted down as Pete. So it could be. Wait, it freaking could be. If this guy is Pete and Sonny's right here, he could have. Oh, I'm just excited about the possibility of having gotten that one. I don't know. Whoa, she noticed something. Oi! Where is Sonny in all this? I need to know where Sonny is in this explosion. That's the one that I noted down as Pete. Are you Sonny? Okay! Yes! Tell Pete's mom that I tried pulling him out. I think this is it. I think this is that scene. Sonny was trying to pull Pete out of the explosion, and he didn't make it in time. I'm very confident about that one. Literally trying to pull him back. Yeah. I'm really confident about that one. I've seen enough. I've seen what I needed. I think that's right. I think that one's correct. I love that the door is like standing in the like right direction, but because the boat is entirely tilted, it feels like the door is tilted, but it's not. I really like that detail. They're in the book, right? If they disappeared off the ship, you can mark down their fates. Oh, like those might be the 3 people that disappeared in that chapter? But I'm pretty sure that in that chapter, some people just, like, left. So, Peter Milroy blasted by the explosion. I'm sure of that. I'm, like, really sure of that. You could try putting down if Wolf being shot from a cannon by Beast works. We could try. We could try. Kind of want to go to his... Kind of want to go to his death and see it. But we could try. Oh! Holy shit, Research, you were right! It didn't matter who had the fire! Because it wasn't that person actually lighting the thing! It was Brennan! Okay, I have 2 options now. I have 2 options. I can either get this hype that I have. Get this hype. And go put down Brennan on all of the deaths. Or I can save that for the next stream so that I have a very strong lead to start with. And then no matter what happens in that stream, I feel good about it at some point. What do you guys think? Do we keep it for next time? Because Brennan, that's a big one. That's a big one. Are you cracking the case? Hey, I respect that one. I actually respect that one. That was good enough. That was good enough. I have to admit it. I have to admit it. You did well. That was a good one. That was a good one. Of course it didn't. The beast tilted the cannon and pressed gunner against the barrel. Yeah. But because it was like, because it was shot by a cannon, it just, I don't wanna say that like the Kraken is a non-intelligent life form, because for all we know, he is perfectly capable of speech and everything. But it's not something that you would assume a beast can do when you see the words shot by a cannon, you know? It's like shooting a cannon is a very active action, but it doesn't feel like a non-intelligent animal would have made. Brendan, are you trying to make a joke about Brenner with beanie? Emoji face about to go sick about. I'm so excited about that. We have you now, Beanie Man. We'll chase you to the ends of the earth. I'm so excited about Beanie Man. So I think now we can identify Beanie Man as the killer of that one guy. We can identify Beanie Man as the killer of so many people, I think. I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of people. There's the guy who gets executed. That one's killed by Brenner. The Beanie Man. The third mate, fourth mate, one of those important people with a hat is killed by Beanie Man. Yes. And then during mutiny, he just does a bunch of shit, and I don't know. I remember seeing him a lot. That's what matters. You'll forget about it next stream? I would never forget about Beanie Man. You can go on for as long as you like. No. The guy who lit the fuse didn't aim it at the gunner either. Yeah, good point. Cephalopods are very clever. But we don't know about the Kraken. A child that isn't trying can shoot someone. That's why gun safety is so important. Captain lost his wife and his mates. Only got his concubines left. Aye! The poor captain had no one left. Okay, I think I did some good progress today. Going to sleep, make sure to rest too, Ellie. Oh, I will. Don't worry about it. I'm just so excited right now. how many deaths do we have to figure out? I really would like to figure out how to arrive to that map that has all the names crossed out. That really makes me happy to see. This is a nice string of ticks. Unfortunately, not enough. Not enough. I am betting at least 3 or 4 of these are Brennan. I am betting a lot of them are going to clubbed by Brennan. Would you remember the people who fell overboard by next stream? Oh no, I need to do that. But how do I identify them though? How do I identify them? How do I identify those? Was it here? Was it here? No, it wasn't. Let's get out of here. Was it in the explosion? No, it wasn't. Was it in the guy being ripped in half? The 2 guy? What's around here? I just don't know. Are they at the end of the Kraken chapter? Look for disappeared people in Doom. It's around here. There we go. There we go. Those 3. Wanna know who those 3 are? Okay. People in Doom. People in Doom. It's a... Oh, there's a bunch of disappeared people. Okay. But there's only 3 people who fell off the boat. And we have no names. That's another problem. We have no names. This one escaped. This one escaped because he killed... Wait, who is this? What fate befell them? We figured you out! You are the brother! You're one of the Peters! Isn't he one of the Peters? Wait. Isn't he one of the Peters? Wonder if there's a scene where you can see them getting onto the lifeboat. That's what I mean! Why is it showing this unknown soul? Did I note him down as a Peters? You never marked the other Peter, just the Dane who got killed by him. One of the Peters brothers? Is that a music group? Yo, he's a Peter. I think he's a Peters. Are you sure? I thought the book had confirmed those. If we go with the very first thing, Samuel Peters was crushed by falling cargo. And you, oh my god, we never marked you down as the other Peters. Nathan Peters. You're Nathan Peters. You drowned by a terrible beast. Right? Problem is the other 2. Problem is the other 2 that got in the lifeboat. We don't really know. We don't really know who the fuck those were. But hey, that guy is one of them. Let's note the other 3 disappeared ones as also drowned by a terrible beast, and I guess we have to leave it at that. He would be a Nathan. Yeah, he would be Nathan. But I thought I had written Nathan down. But I guess before I got to... I guess the book confirmed three like people before I got to correct the other one, because I was brute forcing the brothers, the Peters. I was kind of brute forcing the Peters. So the Doom. Let's go to the Doom. Let's check the ending of it, where all the disappeared people are. Pretty sure you also... Pretty sure you also were on the boat. Actually, it's easier and safer if I go to the Dane's death again, because it's right here. It's right here.
Let me on.
So you are that guy, right? Yeah, I was right. I was right. You were drowned by a beast. And you...
Cause for trouble, boys. Get in the boat.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
You killed my brother.
Oh, I don't know the name of Sonny. But I'm willing to bet this is the third midshipman because they're wearing the same thing. Because they're wearing the same goddamn thing. This guy, that guy, and that guy. Oh. Oh no, it's not the same thing. It's very similar though. Right? It's really hard to understand what everyone's wearing. Spoiler, it's not. Okay, it's not the same thing at all. Uh-oh. I think it might be the surgeon's. That's a weird guess. That's a weird guess. But I think he might be the surgeon's assistant or whatever. I have 2 reasons to believe that. 1, he's standing really close. Very weak, very weak. I know. But it's one of my reasons. 2, he's wearing a semi-important suit. Like, the cook was wearing something like this. The midshipmen are... I know that you say it's a low rank, but it's only 3 of them in the whole boat. So that makes me think it's slightly, like, uniform-y. And 3, I know that I said there were 2 things, but it's 3. It's 3, actually. And 3, it feels like the people who are trying to run away in the boat were the people who saw the bad shit coming, and they were just not being able to deal with all the violence. Which a surgeon's mate kind of fits that. But it's extremely weak. All I have about that is extremely weak. It's not really a good guess. It's just there. Okay. So we're gonna leave it at that, and we're gonna check out with Brennan, Beanie Guy, next time. But at least I'm not gonna forget about those. At least we're making sure that we're not forgetting about those. Okay. So, damn, that was a lot of progress. That felt really good. How many fates did I confirm? How many fates was that? That was a bunch. That was a bunch. I know, in my opinion, it felt like a lot. It felt like a lot. It made me really happy. Made me really happy. I liked it. Wonder if there's a scene where you can see them getting up to the lifeboat. Ah! You never mind the other Peter, just the Dane who got killed by him. I really thought I had. Especially because I started with him when I guessed the Peters. But because I started with them and I guessed them in the wrong order. Not in the wrong order, but my first guess was wrong. The 50-50, the coin flip, was wrong. I had to go back and correct it. So because of that, I corrected one. And then I guess immediately after I corrected that one, before I could correct the second one, the book went bum bum, bada bum bum. You know, like, you figured it out. Congratulations. If they were all in the same cutscene, you can look at their faces then. Yeah, it was easier. We need to see who else got on the boat with Nathan Peters. I did that. I did. I can help you rule one out if you like. No. Not yet. Not yet. My brain is getting wrinkled. He had books and stuff, so he's some kind of nerd. That's another thing. That's another thing. In my heart of hearts, it's telling me that he seems to be the surgeon's mate or assistant or whatever. Because he cannot be the surgeon. Because the surgeon has already a confirmed fate. But the surgeon was also like very bookish, right? So that's the 4th reason. That's the 4th reason. One identity that happened to him. One identity what happened to him in this chapter for you. I know you probably won't figure this one out on your own. No offense. Not taken. You still didn't work out the most helpful role via clothing. That's because it's really hard for me to know the clothing. The clothing, it's really hard for me to understand what I'm looking at. From what I understood looking it up, midshipmen are like cadets. So they are low-ranking trainees or something like that. What's weird about that is that there's only 3 of them, while there's like a bunch of seamen and top shipmen? No. Yeah, top shipmen? I don't remember now, but there's like 2 roles that there's like 15 of each or something. Well, maybe 15 is too much, but 8 or 9 or something. 12 at the start to whatever you're now. 12 at the start? Yeah. And then I'm pretty sure I got at least 6 or 9 this time around. Well, that doesn't sound like a lot. But it was quite a bit. Apparently you work out which Peter's brothers is still alive by checking which hammock number is still attached. The hammock's numbers that we had access to were the Indian crew. Minus the other Indian that is on a different level. Because he has a more important role, I think. And the Russians. And the Russians. Am I gonna have to brute force the Russians? Just based on language? I think I'm gonna have to. Because there's not really... I don't think anyone names them by name. Topman is the person climbing the mast. Seaman is the main workforce. Midshipmen are trainees, so you wouldn't want the majority of the crew made of them. Oh, they're so little because they're useless? Kind of? There was one more guy you saw, but didn't think about too much. Oh, no. Oh, no. If I saw him already... Well, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Listen, I'm really happy with Pete. I'm really happy with Pete. I'm gonna take that as the highlight for me. The guy with the lady tattoo. What guy with what lady tattoo? What? You say tattoo, I think of the tattoo guy who gets ripped in half by a kraken. Is there another one with tattoos? Never mind then. Wait, someone else has tattoos? I literally only figured out like the tattoo man. One guy's arm was hanging off his hammock and there was a tattoo. The guy that I was zooming into the arm and hoping that the game was actually gonna show me who they were in the sketch. I didn't notice. It was in the middle of the screen and everything. Yeah, I was zooming into it and everything. I didn't see a tattoo. I didn't see a tattoo. What the hell? Guys, I think my eyes are broken. I think my eyesight is just straight up just broken. I think there's something wrong with me. For next time, one guy asked where my Frenchman is. Yes, I remember that. I noted the tattoo guy as the Frenchman because of that. Because he said, the other people were like, oh, he got torn apart or whatever. And I was like, oh, torn apart? That sounds like the tattoo guy. But that didn't work. He gets told the Frenchman was torn apart. To identify him, you need some out-of-game knowledge. Check out images of French sailors. But only one person got torn apart as far as I remember, and that is the Kraken guy, the tattoo guy. I worked out Frenchman without looking at French sailors. I thought that's the thing. I need to I need to see all the deaths again to see another person getting ripped apart. By the way, talking about the deaths and this is no. wrong thing to press. By the way, one of the things that I noticed, the more I played this game, and the more I figured, like, I saw all the cutscenes, right? Where the fuck are the animal deaths? When you have, like, hit by a horns, or hoofs, or talons, or whatever the fuck. Where are the animal deaths? Why is that an option on the list? If nobody freaking died to them. Nobody died to animals. I've seen all the cutscenes. I may not know who killed who. I may not know a bunch of shit. But none of they died to an animal. So I don't understand why that's there. I'm confused. I feel tricked. I feel tricked and trapped and bamboozled and it doesn't feel right. It doesn't. There was a picture of a woman on his arm. How did you not notice? Because I'm blind. Negative perception? Yeah, at this point we have to admit that I have negative perception. Is the snake calibration? I guess video games don't have any smell information. And that's why I get so little out of it. That's why my eyes don't work as well as they do in reality. I'm lacking some 3D information, you know. I worked out Frenchman without looking at French sailors. I think I will be able to figure it out if I go back through all the deaths and see other people who were pulled apart, turned apart, pulled apart. Unless he was the tattoo man, which he is the only one who got torn apart. Unless it was tattoo man, but it didn't confirm it because I didn't have 3 good fates. But I'm pretty sure we eliminated it pretty certainly. Red herring entries? Are there fucking red herring entries? I don't like that. It's already hard enough. We don't need red herrings. We don't need red herrings. Why? What are you talking about? Did Ellie even check off who was a Frenchman? I checked off the Frenchman as torn apart. Tattoo guy. I checked him off as tattoo guy because I checked him off as torn apart, you know? You can be torn apart without everyone seeing it, and that's the problem. If it was, how do I know? Had to be possible. A cow can kick someone to death. Yeah. But none of them died to a cow. As an investigator, you have to consider everything. But information that's not even useful. It's an option because it can happen. If you're an insurance hunter, you would mark it down if it did happen. Oh, I hadn't thought of it that way. Like, if it can happen. And none of them are bled out. Really? Although, that explains why expired is there. Even though clearly nobody died from just old age. Oh, that explains why some of those options. That explains some of those options that really don't make sense for this boat. Because I've been saying the entire game, like, nobody's gonna die from old age. Like, we've seen what happened to this boat. Nobody would have died from being old. But you're right, it makes sense that it's just there because it's part of the normal insurance policy. Oh, yeah. It was Beanie Guy. It was Beanie Guy! Is there an achievement? Beanie Guy killed everyone? There should be. There should be one achievement that is like, Beanie Guy killed everyone. Done. Beanie Man! Beanie Man indeed. Beanie Man indeed. Tattoo guy isn't Frenchman. Yeah, I was pretty sure that we had confirmed irrevocably. Irrevocably, we had confirmed that it was not right. Because I'm pretty sure that we left it as like, let's make this one of our 3 guesses. And then we guessed something else and it didn't. And then we got something else, and it did confirm everyone except the Frenchman tattoo guy connection. And I was like, okay, I guess that wasn't it. Being a bloodbath, it was. It sure was. I'm back. Time to watch the stream. Leo, please tell me that. Please tell me that you're trolling. Please, no! You can't just come back now. I'm ending. If there weren't red herrings, then the causes of death would be a big list of spoilers. I guess? But you still have to guess who died which way. You still have to guess which belongs to which. You're going to have to write off most of the ship's insurance since they didn't have a cat. Since they didn't have a cat. Did they mention a cat? Am I forgetting things? There's also foreign attackers. It indicates Somalian... Foreign attackers. It indicates Somalian pirates and whatnot. You're right. I kept wanting to note the sirens, mermaids, fish people, Atlanteans, whatever. I kept trying to note them as foreign attackers because like they very clearly are sentient and humanoids, and the game wouldn't take them as right until I put them down as beasts. So you're right. Like, it doesn't matter if there were deaths. Like, the manual is prepared for any sort of, like, ship. And insurance. Okay, I appreciate the red herrings now. Okay, I respect them. It makes the game more realistic. It makes the situation more... It's part of the, immersiveness of the game. I see it. So side note, I have gotten through a mystery arc of an action game. Did you enjoy it? Was it good? Officer! I never said hello to you! Welcome! Hi, when did you get here? Hi, welcome! How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome! Ships without cats are uninsurable against rats. Oh, that makes sense. Music's off by the way. No! God damn it! God's freaking damn it! Frick! Aesthetic. It's for aesthetic. Music off, yeah, but god damn it. 30 minutes past the time, I gotta go. Good night, Retouch. I hope you have a great sleep. I hope you feel refreshed in the morning. Thank you so much for coming. I hope you enjoyed. I'm so sorry that I keep frustrating you. I promise my neurons are engaged to the max. I promise. And hey, I noticed the Hammock's names. The numbers, they help me a lot. I don't wanna frustrate you, but I'm proud of whatever I did to do this. I'm sorry I'm blind. I hope you have a great night. Just woke up a few minutes ago. I hope that means that you slept a lot, officer. And yeah, I have 4 hours to contemplate why I like Nancy Drew books inside Mystery Act, so it's fun. Okay, I'm glad that you had fun. I have to go shopping. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you missed the rest of the stream. Helps with the role-playing? What does? Huh? What helps with the role-playing? What are we talking about? At least I was here for the most important part. What, the part where I say that I need to wrap it up? Because it's been half an hour? Actually, technically it's been like 15 minutes because I was playing up until, I stretched it for like 15 minutes. Because I'm really liking this game. I'm really enjoying all the confirmed fates. And now that we're explicitly like we have all the information and we're focusing explicitly on like, yeah, get all the clues together. The sensation of getting something right is even better than before. The sensation of getting something right, and it comes more often too. It's great. I'm enjoying it a lot. Elliot paid to Richard not to go off stream? No, I really hope that Richard gets a good night's sleep. It's about time that he needs to go get sleep. So I really hope that he's getting ready for sleep right now. When you finish this game, the weeks are going to feel so small brain. Oh, don't worry. When I finish this game, we're still gonna have to tackle RTS, which is also pretty brain engaging, I'm pretty sure. So we're gonna have brain growth moments, plenty of brain growth moments. The immersion part with the book options, yeah, helps with the role playing. Oh yeah. Helps really getting into the role of an insurance claim officer, employee, insurance checker. I don't know. More than I meant to even. At least that means that you're rested. At least that means that you slept well. Yeah. Remember when Ellie's streams ended with a fight between herself and reading all of chat? And sometimes that happens. Sometimes that still happens. For now, we're having a slow read off. I can't wait for Ellie plays cool math games. That's not gonna happen. First of all, what do you mean cool math games? There aren't math games, are there? I don't think there are math games. First of all, nobody enjoys playing math, okay? People who enjoy math do real math. They don't do math games. And second of all, you can't force me. You can't beg me. The ultimate brain growth will be playing Age of Mythology and win versus AI on moderate. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. We're gonna have more brain exercise. Insurance claims officer, hot pants. Do you work as an insurance claim officer? From the website, an insurance investigator, not officer, an investigator. For the East India Company's London office, dispatch immediately to Falmouth, find means to board the ship and prepare an assessment of damages. Yeah, an investigator. It's nice to see someone giving the indie games love. Everyone plays AAA on stream for the most part. I've been told and suggested and insisted sometimes on that I should play AAA games, but they just don't excite me. There's a certain thing with AAAs that they tend to feel pretty samey to me. Like, I've played my fair share, and I've talked about really loving Horizon Zero Dawn because of how nice it felt to shoot the bow. But overall, I just don't get excited for AAAs. You know what I mean? I am an indie girl at heart, and I enjoy the indie scene so much, and I follow it with my hands, my heart on my hands or whatever. I'm just an indie girl. I'm an indie girl at heart. I just love indie games. I love following the Next Fest. I love following when the game awards happen, and there's a bunch of announcements and shit. The ones that excite me the most are the ones from like Devolver Digital or other publishers that work with a bunch of indie developers. I just all of the videos that I watch about video games to get hyped for, New Year, like this year's releases that you should get hyped for, it's always indie games. It's all indie games. Even this week I saw a video by one of my favorite like YouTube game recommendators or whatever, someone that I trust the recommendations of, and they have several videos on like indie games that you've never heard of that you definitely need to try. And it's very exciting to me every time that I see this creator post one of these videos, because I'm like, great, I'm gonna get more names for my list. I am going to discover some indie games. This person has helped me discover some indie games already that I freaking enjoyed. And it was a disappointment this time around because I knew all of them. The title was like 5 more indie games that you've never heard of and that you should definitely try. And I was like, yeah, give me more new indie games. And instead I was like, no, I already know all of those. Give me more. That did in fact perk my ears out for a moment. What? Vorador? Oh, when he called the insurance claim officer. What about Ellie plays frog fractions? It has fractions in the name, so I don't want to. I don't want to. I think it was yesterday when me, Rita, and Dario won 3 versus 4 against AI. Hell yeah! So you're gonna carry me? You ready to carry me? Huh? Is that what's happening? You're getting ready to carry me? What do you call Minesweeper? A logic game. It's not math, it's logic. It's literally nothing to do with math, it's just logic. Same with Sudoku. Sudoku, not a math game. Sudoku's a math game? No. No, it's a logic game. You can play with colors and shapes, and I have played it with colors and shapes. Math has nothing to do with it. It's nice to see someone giving the indie games love. I've read that one already. Cool Math Games was a website some of us were allowed to use at school to play games. Wasn't blocked at all, so we could play things like Bloons or that one game with the block. Cool Math Games does not sound familiar to me. Maybe if I had in my childhood some math games, I wouldn't suffer math so much. But you know, I was born a long time ago. Computers, not a thing. Isn't Bladders Basics a math game? Isn't it a horror game disguised as a math game? I thought it was a horror game. Depends on the company. Got your open world games based on Assassin's Creed, Sony movie games, typical FPS games, and so on. I guess it does. I mean, I am excited for Horizon Forbidden West whenever it comes to PC, because I really like the first one. But in general, it's just like, I don't know. They excite me less than indie games. Reminds me why I'm a Nintendo gamer for the longest time. But yeah, I don't play most of the Game Award games. I haven't really played any Nintendo games. And correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Nintendo a company that mostly doesn't produce for PC? Or like, are there Nintendo games that you can play in the PC? Or are they all like console based? Because if they are all console based, that would explain why I have no history with Nintendo. Like, people get excited for the new Mario or the new Kirby or the new whatever, and they'll ask me excitedly what's my opinions, and my opinions is like, I don't know, man. I have no history with Nintendo games, no emotional bond. I've never played any. Ellie loves indie games so much that she became the main character in an RPG Maker 2003 games. I did, and it's freaking lovely, and I love and cherish that. I'm seriously an indie girl, and I love it. I freaking love it. AAA doesn't do enough different anymore. They all want to sell you each other's products. Indies give you much fresher content. That's the way I feel. I'm mostly, I think one of the reasons why I'm such an indie game gamer and like AAA doesn't excite me also is because, and we've talked about this before, right? But like AAA games, they need to people want to feel like they got their money's worth by having a game that lasts them 120 hours. And I am the complete opposite. I want short games that are gonna give me very good experiences and get very good memories, and they're gonna stay with me. when a game, when a AAA game is released, it's mostly like optimized for being long instead of like impactful in little time. Because if people spend a AAA price tag for an experience that lasts them too little, then a lot of them will complain. While personally, that it's just not a concern for me at all. And in fact, it's a detriment to me if a game has a lot of content that is made just to stretch the playtime. I don't even know if Nintendo's considered AAA other than Mario anyways. I would say so, because AAA is about the amount of money that they can spend on the product, right? I wouldn't even call Minesweeper that. I'd call it a game of chance, because it lies. I've caught it lying so many times, it's just a gamble. It shouldn't. It definitely doesn't feel like it should be able to lie. Companies don't want to risk terrible losses by switching up things, and fans themselves often react when the franchises take a different direction. I mean, it is understandable, but that's why I'm like more interested in indie games. Mods is just logic, but with numbers. We've had this conversation already! You might enjoy Glitter Mitten Grove. Glitter Mitten Grove. What the frick is that? Let me Google it real quick. Glitter Mitten Grove. Fairies. Berries. Just like the fairies in your garden, we love collecting berries for our prickleberry loaves and finding treasure with our special Freebusham fireworks. Come join us in our fairyland full of strange adventure. This tells me nothing about the gameplay. This tells me absolutely nothing. I don't know, it looks like a Terraria, but where not everything's trying to kill you. Excuse me? What the fuck do you mean by Frog Fraction Cinematic Universe? Neither Frog Fractions nor Pixie Fairy things sound like anything that should be tagged to a cinematic universe. What do you mean cinematic universe? Schools don't teach you how to use logic to solve math problems. They tell you to use numbers to solve numbers, which is not as intuitive. Exactly! On your path to becoming the ultimate indie gamer, Snake Ambassador, you will eventually conquer math too. It has nothing to do with indie gaming! What are you talking about? I don't need it! I don't need it! Nintendo virtually never makes games for the PC. That explains it. That explains why I have literally no emotional bond to Nintendo. I have no emotional bond because I have no history, because I've never owned a console, and I probably... Like, I've talked about this before. I have a PS4, but, like, it's an old one, and I got it, like, not too long ago. Nintendo refuses to admit the PC exists. Yeah. Okay, that explains why I have no emotional bonds. What do you mean there is no Nintendo game that is also on PC legitimately? Yep, and that's why I've never played one. Closest you get are them getting people to make mobile games. Yep. I haven't played a Nintendo game since Twilight Princess on the Wii. Cassette Beast recently came out. Cassette Beast, I have that demo. I have that as a demo and I need to try it out. I need to. I'm like, part of it is like apprehensive because it's like turn-based. But something about it, something about the trailer, something about the way people were talking about it, I was like, I need to try it out. It has a demo. It has a demo, so might as well give it one chance, one shot. And I'm really excited to try it out. I hope the demo doesn't become unusable, because I haven't had the chance yet. That's why I want you to get into emulation, but oh well, I respect your moral standard. Thank you. There's so many games to play. Do I really need to play Mario though? Ellie, I like short games that give me memorable experiences. Also, Ellie, please Slime Rancher for 100+ hours. That's my comfort game. It doesn't count. I also love my rhythm games, so anything on that genre on mobile is music to my ears. I like some rhythm games, the ones that have simpler control schemes. Okay, let's start wrapping it up, guys. I just looked at the time, so we need to start wrapping it up. I love a naturally long game. I hate a game that has clearly been stretched out to give the appearance of being long. Probably why I latched onto JRPGs as a kid. I mean, that makes sense. It feels like with AAA games, a lot of the times, the extra, like, the reason it's so long, though, is because of side quests that aren't all that important. I don't know what AAA games I played last for more than 9 hours that wasn't either story heavy or open world or looter shooters. I don't know. I mean, maybe when I said like 100 hours was extreme, but if you look at something like Skyrim can easily take you hundreds of hours. David Redden, Stanley Parable Beginner's Guide, got a lot of flack for doing relatively short games at double digits starting price. But see, I don't think being short is a bad thing for a game. I think they can be judged by like how good they are, how innovative, how well written the emotional beats, how emotional, you know. Kaifek, welcome. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. It's been a bit. How are you? Oh no, we're winding down the stream, Kaifek. You got here at the very end. Not a Final Fantasy fan, but I grew up playing Grandia 2 when I was young and Luminous Arc 2 when I got my DS. Luminous Arc U? I don't know any of these. Any of these. Whoever said the cassette piece is a Pokemon-like light. I'm assuming you're saying Pokemon-like. I know that it's turn-based, and that's all I know. But because it had a free demo available, even though it doesn't appeal to me with it being a turn-based, something about it compelled me to download the demo. I don't rhythm game much at all, but Demo is pretty cool, and it's one of the earliest games I played on my phone. I tried to find it. I tried to find Demo at one point because I saw a rhythm game like reviewer talking about mobile games. And I couldn't find Demo. She also talked about, oh, I don't remember this other one that I also cannot find for the phone. I can't remember it. I would say you're missing out for not playing Nintendo games. It's a shame it's so hard to get a hand at those, especially in South America. Hell, I've even had trouble to getting those. Well, it's really hard to get... It's so uncommon. People in the States don't really understand how uncommon it is for people in these countries, in like Latin American countries, how much more uncommon it is to have consoles. Because a computer is a multi-use device. You're gonna use it for work, you're gonna use it for studying, you're gonna use it for socializing, you're gonna use it to keep yourself educated and connected to the world. You're gonna use it for so many things. But a console is something that is only going to like be used for gaming, and it's so freaking expensive when you could just use your computer for games, you know? So it's not something that we'll gleefully consider, especially because the prices are inflated by the time they get here because of taxes, transportation, customs, import taxes. Like, you have two types of taxes. At least in my country, you have the import taxes. Then the people who are importing it are selling them at a very high, like a much higher price to recover for the taxes and for the transportation. And then you have taxes on buying. So it's just not worth it when you can just buy games for your computer that you already have because you use it to study and work, you know? Skyrim's randomly generated Radiant side quests. Yeah, go out and find my steel frost sword stolen by the bandits at Clearwater Camp. Can I say something? Blah, blah, you're talking about other games. You have access to a 3DS since recently, don't you? Yes, but... the friend that lent it to me because they don't use it anymore, right? And one of the funny things about the fact that they don't use their 3DS anymore is that they have no idea where the charging cable is. They lost it or broke it at some point, and so I technically have a 3DS. Technically, it's out of battery now, and I have no way to recharge it. So I need to buy myself a cable if I want to keep using it. I used it to play Rhythm Heaven until it ran out of battery. And now it's out of battery, and I need to get myself a charging cable. Anyways, I said that we were wrapping up. Let's wrap up. Beat Rail beat? Something like that. The other one that I wasn't. That's very sad. Demo does have a sequel, Demo 2. It's got this very cute 3D characters in it, similar to Ni no Kuni art style. Maybe I could find that one. Maybe I could look for Demo 2. Can you just buy one? A cable? Yeah, I need to buy a charging cable. I can teach you to use that to emulate it for stream, but without a capture card. Okay. So that is the end of the chat. We're gonna stop here, guys. We're gonna stop here. We're gonna wrap it up. It's been so long. This is bordering on 3 hours stream. I keep doing this, man. I keep doing this. So, Vorador, thank you so much. Thank you, Vorador, for the super chat 3DS charger fund. You don't need to worry about it. I'll get myself one. Thank you. Thank you so much. It means the world. Thanks for streaming, Miss Ellie. It's very fun to see you figure out this mystery. I'm glad that I'm not making you guys tear your hair out of your head with my lack of eyes. Okay, not commenting worked. To wrap it up, I'm sorry. We should have a just chatting stream sometimes, or another art stream with chatting. We are going to have more art streams that are going to devolve into chatting, and we're gonna have chatting streams more often. I promise. I keep forgetting to do them, even though I know how much I like them. I'm gonna start doing some more often. But yeah, I'll see you soon. Tomorrow I have member stream, so I'll see some of you and most of you. And I'll hope that you have a great rest of your day. I hope that you have a great rest of your night or whatever time it is for you. And yeah, thank you for spending your time with me. Don't forget to stretch. Tomorrow we get to vandalize your wiki page. It doesn't even exist anymore. I mean, not anymore. It never did. It doesn't even exist yet. That's the word I was looking for. It doesn't even exist yet. We're gonna figure it out. So yeah, thank you for being here. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Don't forget to stretch. Don't forget to drink plenty of water, which is something I have not done during this stream. Oh my god, my coach is gonna kill me. I hope that you stretch and that you drink plenty of water. And don't forget to try to eat nutritiously and try to sleep 7 to 9 hours. And most important of all, be kind to yourself and others, alright? Take care, my snake shifters. Bye-bye!